Tonight we have another adventure book. This time one of a boat. Oh, excuse me, a ship. These Navy people. A ship known as Her Majesty's ship Beagle. A small, stout, heavily laden craft. Which was, the whole voyage, of course, was planned with all the usual wisdom of the Royal Navy. Half done. Which didn't please Captain Fitzroy a whole hell of a lot. Now, this is not just a book by Captain Fitzroy, wonderful though that would be. However, accompanying him was Charles Darwin and Mr. Sullivan and various other persons, because one can't run a sailing ship by yourself, not when you're of that size. And not when you're going around the Cape Horn through the Magellan Pass, you know, between Tierra del Fuego and Antarctica. Not a good place to be in a little boat all by yourself. That would be the last of you, actually. So, what you have now is a chronological record of the surveying voyage that they did, because they were there to take surveys of the coastline landscapes and so on. Natives, ports, and the book has Fitzroy's view of a situation, and you have Darwin and other people also telling you their side, what they saw from their perspective of the same situation. They almost lost the Beagle, as a matter of fact. But they made it. All to our betterment, of course, with his finches. It's an interesting book. You'll have to get used to a lot of seamanship terms. Standing at sea, for example. You'll have to get used to, well, the mindset back then had the less than complimentary opinions, of the natives. So, although clearly these were human, the discrimination was more not because they were darker skinned or things of that nature, it's because civilized versus uncivilized. Of course, if you're British, you think everyone else is uncivilized. It's just how it is. But there is humor. There's a great deal of adventure. Tons of it. Yes, the weather is very often poor. Not surprising. And it tells quite a story. And I think if you like a good adventure story, that this one might just do the trick for you. Interpersonal relationships are sometimes fraught, as they will be on a small boat heavily packed with both people and experimental equipments, 22 chronometers, for example. And they're thinking, oh, gentlemen, gentlemen have to behave a certain way. So, no brutes allowed. Although, yes, they did have a record of lashes and so forth, but it's the British Navy. What'd you expect? Still in all, a good book. I'm having fun reading it. I'm enjoying myself tremendously, and I think you will too. It was a book from the Folio Society. And yes, there is a copy, one copy available of this particular book on Amazon. But there are any number of generic generated, which means lots and lots of editing needs to be done on these particular issues because machines can't translate worth a damn. They just can't do it. You can read aloud to it all you want, but it's going to take whatever it thinks it's here, and that's what it's going to print. And it might be ampersand HE for the. So yeah, you're going to miss a lot by getting some of them. If it's not actually edited or written by a human. Machines are so prone to error. In any case, copies are available at Amazon for not a whole lot of money. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do come again.